What up, guys? It's right on Sports News. Today we're going to be talking about the New York Football Giants. And I've seen a lot of people, and there's been a couple of YouTube channels that I do watch, and a couple salty people that are saying Saquon Barkley was a horrible pick. I've seen one YouTuber say that it will go down as one of the biggest draft blunders of all time. And I'm watching this, I'm like, whoa. What do you mean? I'm so confused right now because this guy was ranked the number one player in the draft. This player is going to come around once in a decade. Once in a decade. This guy has potential to be an absolute superstar. We already know he's going to be good, but he could have superstar status. This guy could be in Canton one day. His NFL comparison is Barry Sanders. And what was Barry Sanders great for? And a lot of people are going to say, well, New York Giants doesn't have an offensive line. They have a feasible offensive line. It's actually much better than what people think. Being with new additions, we had like 3 new additions on this team. But what people look at this and say is the Giants don't have an offensive line. Saquon's NFL comparison was Barry Sanders. Barry Sanders never had an offensive line in Detroit, and he made all of his plays. Saquon Barkley never had an offensive line in Penn State, made all of his plays. That's why he got that comparison. Saquon's going to have a much better line than Detroit had, and than Penn State had with New York. But a lot of people think, well, it's still not going to work out. The logic is just not there. A lot of people that are saying this are Eagles fans, Cowboys fans, Redskins fans, Patriots fans, just Giants haters in general as well. And a lot of people I've seen that said, well, they should have took a quarterback. You should take a quarterback because Eli Manning's on the back 9 of his career. He is on the back 9 of his career. He has, 2 or 3 more years left. It's coming down to the end here. But we have Davis Webb. We have I'm spending a 3rd round pick on him. We have Kyle Lauletta. And I've seen a lot of people say, well, why are you saying Davis Webb is a good quarterback? You know, he was a 3rd round pick. Why do you have so much faith in Kyle Lauletta? He's a 4th round quarterback. There's no way 3rd and 4th round quarterbacks could ever be good. That's why you need to take a 1st round quarterback so it's guaranteed. And that is about the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Dumbest thing I've ever heard. Because taking a quarterback in the 1st round does not guarantee you're going to get a superstar. I can't tell you how many draft busts have come in 1st round picks and just couldn't translate. You can look at Matt Leinart. Look at Vince Young. Look at Mark Sanchez. Look at Johnny Manziel. Guys that have gone in the 1st round that just can't play. Eventually you're going to put Jameis Winston in that list. That guy sucks. He sucks. Eventually you're going to put Jameis Winston on that list. JaMarcus Russell's another big one. But just because it's a 1st round quarterback doesn't mean that he's going to be a superstar. And you can actually argue that guys taking outside of the 1st round are better quarterbacks in the league. You look at Jimmy Garoppolo, 2nd round quarterback. Look at Russell Wilson. I think he was like 3rd or 4th round. Derek Carr, 2nd round quarterback. Tom Brady, 6th round quarterback. Dak Prescott, 4th round quarterback. Andy Dalton is not good, but he's a decent quarterback, 2nd round. You have guys that have been taken outside of the 1st round, and they are just absolute beasts. Absolute beasts. So to say that a guy taken outside of the 1st round will not be good, you obviously don't watch football. It's obvious you do not watch football. And I feel bad for people who think that 1st round quarterbacks are a guaranteed superstar. I feel bad for people that believe in that mantra. I feel bad. But to say that we should have took Sam Darnold, a guy who I cannot stand, don't like him, don't think he's going to be a good quarterback, and now he's on the New York Jets, so you know he's not going to be a good quarterback. For people to say, well, you should have took Josh Rosen. he's got a decent shot on Arizona, but I didn't like him very much because of his attitude issues, because football is definitely not his number one priority. And it's not like I'm ragging on Josh Rosen. He's a very smart person. He's probably one of the smartest people in the NFL. But just football is not his number one priority. Just because you're a smart person outside of football doesn't make you a good quarterback. Look at Ryan Fitzpatrick. And a lot of people say, well, what about Josh Allen? I absolutely love Josh Allen. He was my number one quarterback going into this draft. Baker Mayfield was my number two. But Saquon Barkley was available. The number one player in the draft. By far, there was no competition. There was nobody that you could say he was better going on the draft. He was a better prospect. There's nobody you can say was better than Saquon Barkley. We ended up taking the best player available because we need a running back, first of all. We have Eli Manning, so not an issue there. He's still a feasible quarterback. He's still a very good quarterback. A lot of people don't like Eli. A lot of people, love to hate on Eli. I don't understand. He's a future Hall of Famer. I don't understand. A lot of people hate Eli, and I don't know what he's ever done to you. He's one of the nicest guys out in the field right there, and people love to hate him. But, whatever. Don't care about it. And we do have Odell Beckham. We have Sterling Shepard. We could potentially have Dez Bryant. I'm not sure how I feel about Dez Bryant, mainly because, he brings a lot of drama, but he is looking like a better option than Roger Lewis at number 2 wide receiver, because we're going to have Sterling Shepard in the slot. He's looking like a much better option than Roger Lewis. But Saquon Barkley was an absolutely phenomenal pick, and whoever says he's not is just salty because they don't like the Giants. They don't want to see a superstar player go play for the Giants because they don't want to see the Giants go on another Super Bowl tear. And I can understand. If you're not a Giants fan, why would you want the Giants to go on a Super Bowl tear? I completely understand. What I don't understand is saying that a kid sucks when you know he doesn't. Saying that Saquon Barkley sucks is just asinine. You're stupid. You don't deserve an opinion. Hands down. Hands down. It makes no sense for anybody to say Barkley sucks. It was a stupid pick. It will go down as an NFL blunder. Absolutely stupid. There is no merit to that argument. You have nothing to prove your point. Stupid. Anyway, Saquon Barkley, great pick for the New York Giants. Keep up the good work. They ended up having an absolutely phenomenal draft. Probably the best in the league. So, kudos to the New York Giants. They're going to be a force to be reckoned with this year. If you like the video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to talk about Saquon Barkley, do it below in the comments. I'll, of course, be commenting. I always comment to everybody's comments, so don't feel like you'll be left out, because you won't be. Always remember, right on, brother, and we'll see you.